to Phoenix's Hi. Welcome to Phoenix's Life with Marshall Smith Syndrome. Thanks for joining me. I don't know what's happening. It's the end of a day. It's Friday, the 22nd of July. It's the end of a day, so, you know, the makeup is all smeared, smudged. My shirt is dirty, but if I don't do this now, I won't do it. So here we go. So for today's video, I'm really just gonna catch everybody up to where we are right now. The kids are now finished with summer school and everything, so now we're all just at home kind of enjoying the summer as best as possible. We got a trampoline from a friend of ours, and the kids have been enjoying jumping on that trampoline so much. It has been incredibly helpful for CJ. You know, with his ADD, the hyperactive side of it is that he needs to be moving all the time, and he has broken 2 of our beds so far. So he's broken Phoenix's bed and he's broken our bed, because he will just, you know, in the need to move and jump and stuff, he would just jump on the beds, jump, broke 2 of them. God. So with the trampoline, he is just having a grand time, you know. Most times first thing in the morning, that's where he goes jumping. Randomly throughout the day, you'll just see him out there just jumping away. Sometimes you can't find him, you just hear the creaks of the trampoline going. Bear, of all people, loves the trampoline too. We've been doing the beach, but I feel like it's not as much as I feel like last year we lived at the beach pretty much, but we haven't been going that much this year. Either like by the time we're all able to go or something like that, it's too cool, too cold, or something. Yeah. Bear also, I had to get him a pool because summer came and he's like, nope, it's too hot, ma'am. So he would go outside and go into the duck water, which is always dirty, you know. And so we had to get him a pool. And most mornings I try to do that. Most mornings it's like 20 minutes or so of jogging down to the beach that's close by us, and I'll let him go swim down there. So I'll take him for a jog in the mornings and let him go swim. And he is this close to being fully Phoenix's service dog. Remove the in training. Oh my gosh, we're gonna miss him a lot when we're gone in August. That's gonna be pretty tough. You know, our business is operating. My husband's mainly there and I am home with the children, and we finally have some respite care help during the summer, so I get to take a few advantages every now and then. Yeah, so that's been very good. So we have some summer help finally. So the biggest thing that we are heading towards right now is that Phoenix has a surgery coming up. This whole thing that we have started now is going to be focused on getting her spine corrected finally. Phoenix is, in the last few videos or so, you saw that we've been paying closer attention to her spine because it has curved significantly since the last measurement, which was some 70 something degrees, and the very last one they took, it was over 90. So it's curved quite a bit, and it has changed quite a bit in a short amount of time. So now, you know, the wheels are turning. We gotta get our plan mobilized now. So we've decided the 10th of August, when Phoenix goes in, they will place a halo. So a halo, I am gonna try to, as I'm editing this video, drop in pictures and references. I have not delved too deeply into all that will be taking place for this surgery, just because I realized last time with her frontal orbital advancement, even though I didn't realize I was doing it, I did psych myself out pretty badly. So it was emotionally very taxing on me by the time that surgery came around. So I am trying my best to not look at them, which is hard because it's a part of how I plan, and it's a part of how I manage the high stress situations that we're in all the time, is that I familiarize myself as best as possible so that nothing is a surprise, and then I formulate plans around all of what I'm seeing or what I'm observing, and that usually puts my mind at ease. But I think it's one thing when it's strangers or people you don't know, and then it's another thing when it's your own child. So I was freaking myself out beyond norm. So that was incredibly emotionally taxing on me when she had her frontal orbital advancement done. So I'm trying to recognize those things and do better this time around. So halo placement, I will try. What I was getting at with all of that was I will try to insert some photos, but I have not delved too deep into what exactly is going to be happening there. Good. Okay, so her halo placement, basically how it sounds, a halo circle around your head. It's a metal contraption thingamajig, and it's gonna sit on her shoulders. And from how it's been explained to me, over time while we're in the hospital, so from the 10th of August to the 30th of August, they're gonna be adjusting that, and it's also gonna have tension on it, so it's gonna have weights on it, and they're gonna be adjusting that from the 10th to the 30th to get her as straight as possible. So it's forcibly straightening her spine. And remember, we're fixing both a kyphosis and a scoliosis. So once they are done adjusting over all those weeks, and we're staying in the hospital for that time from the 10th to the 30th. On the 30th, when they're done doing their adjustments, on the 30th, they have her fusion and rod placement. They're being very ambitious in that they are fixing everything from here all the way down to lumbar. So they're going for it. Surgery is supposed to be about 8 hours. They're predicting. Knowing my daughter, she might throw them some surprises in there, or she might wait for the recovery to throw some surprises. Recovery, they said, would be about 6 days usually, but if we reference our frontal orbital advancement, Phoenix usually has some issues post, and me being her mom, if I don't feel like she is how she should be, I'm not going home. We're gonna, get her healed up pretty good before we go home. Because if you live close to the hospital, you can take the chance and go home. We live 3 hours away, and there is so many steps for people to mess up that it doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? I'd rather be uncomfortable in a hospital, staying longer than I need to, than to come home only to have to drive 3 hours, or hand her over to an ambulance who then has to hand her over to a helicopter and all of that. So I'd rather just take care of it one time in the hospital and just be done, so once they go in and do their surgery itself, and recovery is supposed to be about 6 days, they said. But knowing her, for one, she has this tendency to not be able to poop after her surgeries. She does have low motility, so it is not unusual for her to have trouble pooping. But when you have kids, like, the focus is, when was the last time did they poop? When was the last time that they peed? Once you have kids, that's the main focus. Even when they are you know, special needs kids or as medically complex as they want to be. Did they poop? Did they pee? And she likes to have a big backup. So we got to work through that part, and then making sure that pain is managed with her frontal orbital advancement. You know, I was glad for how her doctor was, because everybody else wanted to just keep giving her Tylenol, and I'm like, Tylenol, really? But you know, he saw that she was not comfortable and that Tylenol was not good enough, so he would then be on my side, on our side, and order her something stronger. And I understand the opium epidemic and all of that. I get it. But see, who suffers are these little children. Who suffers are people who actually need the medication. Anyway, getting off my soapbox. So they're saying 6 days. I'm giving her 2 weeks. You know, I'm giving her an extra few days. And then we'll jump right back into school. So she'll probably miss the first week, the first week of school, maybe the second week too. We'll see, you know. CJ, I am going to bring with me so that Dad can keep working, because somebody has to make a living. So that Dad can keep working without having to, because it's summer. It's not like, you know, he can go to school, Dad can do what he's doing and work in that time. So I'm taking CJ with me, and we will, in the evenings or nights, we'll sleep over at the Ronald McDonald house. Our friend who's doing our respite care is going to be helping me back and forth with CJ too, or back and forth Fee and CJ. It's like alternating. So we'll try to make it as easy as possible for CJ while he's there. And then CJ's birthday is the 25th of August, so I gotta send him back, because for CJ, his birthday is everything to him. So birthday, Halloween, it means a lot to him, his birthday. So I'm gonna send him back before his birthday so that he can have a good birthday party. You know, me and Fee will probably have to attend via video chat or whatever. It'll be fine. And then from there, I think he's gonna stay home. And then, so it'll be just me and Fee for the surgery itself. Yeah, so that's what's coming up. Let me think and see if there's anything else I needed to speak about. I don't know how long this video is. Don't want it too long, because it doesn't have much, you know. It's literally just me trying to make sure that I am doing what I said I would, which is to keep making the videos. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being a part of this journey. This crazy train. See you in the next video. Probably will be sometime in August. Thanks. Bye.